Hello fans, welcome back again to our channel, the Chymall dedicated video channel. You can see the question on the screen. Have you seen the Chymall New Site? I so much know that very many of us in this YouTube channel are Chymall members. A lot of contradictory news all these last months. They are coming back, they're no more, they're shut down, they are coming. In fact, many of us are even tired of hearing about this, but what we do is we'll keep on searching, we'll keep on trying to get to see what is going on so that I can inform you correctly. And most of this information is not to, ask you to keep on with Chymall or whatever, but it's to help you to be wary of some things going on online. As I'm talking to you now, there's a new site. There's a new site of Chymall. And the question is it really reliable? Are we going to trust it? Once you go through the new site, you see you can easily log in to with your former whatever details. You can log in and see everything about it. So how authentic is this? Let's move on now. I have to encourage you, if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, this is the Chymall dedicated video channel. Please do well to subscribe and hit that bell. Here we review online businesses, we share money making opportunities that are online and so many other things, crypto and so many of them. So subscribe and share with others. Be part of this community and you gain so much. Back to what we have at hand today. Chymall latest update. I'm going to look at three major things about this latest update. Today is the 4th day of April 2022, so it's very important we look at this. So I'll be looking at the new site, the activation, the gold activation, the gold coin activation, and so many other questions. So many other the questions will now ask, what do we do? How do we go about this? Are we going to take a step? Who can tell us what is actually happening? So these are the three major things we are going to look at. Now, the first thing I want to look at is the Chymall, new site. When I got the information that, okay, it's now opening, it's such a cheering news, so to speak. April 1, wow, that is good. Chymall site is now opening. So I logged in with my usual whatever to see how possible that is. So with the app we have always used, the thing couldn't go through. So I was still seeing what we have always seen and experienced all this while. But I now looked, made some searches here and there, and now discovered there's a new site. And the new site is apps.chymallexchange.com. I hope you know that it's not the former or the original Chymall web link. That's never. Now, these are where we have too many questions. We live in a time of, technology. Technology is being used both by angels and by devils. Technology is being used by both good men and bad men. So anyone can twist technology the way he or she likes it. So issue of getting a new site, arranging things together, it's no longer news. People can do it. So this is a new site, apps.chymallexchange.com. Now, if you remember, there was a few months ago or so, we released a video also about that was a 50-second communique or so, or 150 seconds communique where, yes, 50-second communique that was like coming from Chymall. A lot of people were doubting it. Can this be true? Where it's not in our back office, where are they getting all this from? So in that communique, they talked about the reactivation fee of $10 gold coin. So many people were like, they shared, a reactivation site, blog site like that. I also shared that video. A lot of people, I visited that site and see many people were paying, but it didn't take long. That site also shut down. Or could it mean that they shut down because they felt that they have already given people enough time to reactivate? So all we could see now is that gold coin is still being mentioned. And that's the second thing I want to talk about. The gold coin is being mentioned. the new site, and then the GoldCoin. The reactivation of GoldCoin is still being mentioned. So the question is now, what is there? Are we being dealt with by terrible, wicked, evil scammers that will stop at nothing to finalize their wicked deals? Can a company, a system like Chymall, who has been keeping people down for how many years now, months, now just come up with a new exchange, whatever, and ask us to do this and that? Now look at it. If you eventually use this particular site, I said apps.chymallexchange.com, what you're going to see is a thing like this. You see a language there, enter username and enter password. If you enter those two things, the system will tell you you've not yet activated. Then you have to click on activation. So you can't sign in. All you need to do is what? Click on this place where they wrote activate. You click on activate. If you click on activate, see where you're going to see yourself landed. You're going to see yourself landed to a prompt to join the Telegram bot. Yes, you're going to see a Telegram prompt that you should join. As long as you're on Telegram, once you click on it, you're going to find yourself on this Telegram bot, Chymall Exchange. Now, once you get to this point, what you're going to see is this. What can this bot do? Chymall has no apology for members who failed to activate their accounts before 25th of April 2022. This bot will help you get a new password for your Chymall account. Kindly provide a valid Chymall username. Do you get it? It's just saying that once you activate your account, the system will now generate completely new password for you. New password. All you need to do, use your old username, but new password are going to generate for you. You have to pay for this. Follow the prompt and you can see the voice, the threat there behind. If anything, if you don't activate before 25th of this April, you can't blame Chymall. You don't say Chymall is owing me $1 million, you owe me $100,000. No, it's not your business. That means if you really want to recover your money, you must pay this. Remember, there's a group that's still going about, a recovery group that are planning to sue Chymall that we must recover our fund. And these ones are like, we are the Chymall itself. If you don't activate before 25th of this April, so you can't blame us, you can't sue us, you can't do anything. We have given you the only grace. Friends, you can see what is going on. And so by the time you click on start, the next thing you click is on get started. If you click on this get started, see what you're going to see. You're going to now see a stuff like this. That stuff is saying, you're going to say, I've paid for my 10 gold coin. And if you have really paid for it, you click on generate payment information. You're going to prove that you have paid for that thing, the gold coin. If you've not paid, I guess the system is going to take you. If you click on this menu, it's going to take you on how to pay for it. Now, this is where we have so many questions. What do you think is happening here? Can this be the Chymall? Now, let me tell you, if this is truly Charles Chymall doing this, they should be in prison. It's one of the most stupid things to do. You can't hold back people's investments. You have an agreement. Look at how things work. Now, you came up and said, okay, because there was COVID-19, this and that. And after so many months and all that of waiting, all you need to do is to come back to where you stopped. By the time people log into their account, you can now release a communique of, now look at, the next thing we're going to do is this, please bear with us because this COVID-19 affected every one of us. For us to still survive and stabilize, we're going to do this. And people will sit in that old site, in their back office as communique, general coming from you. Now they now know, okay, whether I'm going to continue with you guys, or I'm going to forfeit whatever. I'm not ready to go any further. But so, it can be. That's why I say, if Chymall, Chymall is behind this, they are so stupid and they deserve, being in jail. Now, but you have to understand that it looks quite unlikely that Chymall will be doing this. This is childish. So, one thing you understand is that when the people they call scammers, I've been scammed maybe once or twice. The way scammers operate, they are so heartless. They make sure they use every possible way. They do everything. If they collect 1K from you, it's not enough for them. They will come up with another trick to collect the remaining 500 naira from you. It doesn't stop them. If they discover there's a little change in your hand, they will come with another trick to take it. That is how heartless every average scammer is, whether white or black. So the guys, if you ask me to interpret this, I will tell you the guys doing this are big time hackers, big time scammers, big time. And there's so much working together. They have made up their mind that, see, we are going to do this. You know what? They know that people are desperate. A lot of people put in serious money here. And so the question is, what is $10 gold coin and all that? Now, if you take it the other way around, someone who put in so much money in this Chymall and his money is sinking, might still want to go ahead and say, let me even try this. So, friend, you can do that. Let me prove these people to the point, to the end. After I wouldn't allow them to take more of my money. So let me pay this $10 gold coin. Let me just do. So this is another, that's I say, it's a teaching question. What do we do? Do we just say, okay, let's dash these scammers $10 more. And then they generate our password for us. They do us and we'll log in and see. And now watch the next thing that happens. Will they ask for another one? Will they close the site finally? Will they run away? Let's try that. So we can as well try it. $10. We have so much money there. We can as well do this. Or if you are the one that can't bear being cheated the second time, please stay away. If Chymall really is interested to come back to, settle their investors and partners, then this is not the best way to go about it. So friends, this is an update. I just bring this about your way. So it's for you to make up your mind and ask your question. Should I go about this? Should I completely abandon it? So I'm going to stop at this point. Before I stop this video, please, I still want to encourage you that Chymall failed is not the end of the world. There's still so many opportunities. That's why we're here. We share opportunities. There are so many of them. If you watch my previous video before this, you could see some of the opportunities coming up. You can be part of this. Go through these things, and as much as you can do, you can recover through so many other ways and not necessarily through Chymall. Whatever be your loss of the past, we can still recover it. Just be positive and let's move on. So thank you for taking your time to watch this video and listen. Make your input, whatever you think is your mind, please do. I know some would just want to take the part of abusing me, accusing me, cursing me. I'm not Chymall. I'm not one of those scammers. I've never been. I can never be. Please, these are updates to guide us to know what is actually going on. So I wish you the best. God bless you.